wow, just like that, 2025 has officially come to an end. Now, 2025 was an amazing year for those invested in the stock market. The S&P 500 ended up closing at about 16%, which is a massive, massive return. And I'm really excited to see how the stock market is going to perform going into 2026. So as always, welcome back to another portfolio update video. This is actually the very first portfolio update video of 2026. So to celebrate, can we actually get this video to, let's say, 126 likes? I think we can do it. So yeah, if you guys could pause the video right now, drop a like, it would mean so much to me. So in the last portfolio update video that I put out, I of course announced that I'm making major changes to my portfolio going into 2026. One of those changes, of course, was transferring my money out of InvestEngine over to Trading212, and that process is now officially complete. So this will be the very last video of me including InvestEngine in my stock market portfolio updates. Going forward from here, it's just going to be Vanguard and Trading212 that I include in my portfolio update videos. And I'll probably later on in the video explain a bit about why I decided to leave InvestEngine and head over to Trading212. All right, so without further ado, let's head into the video. Again, remember guys, if you could please drop a like, I'd really appreciate it. Let me now log into Vanguard and let's see how my Vanguard investment portfolio is performing. Okay, so here we are in Vanguard. And as you can see, today is currently the 4th of January, 2026. And my portfolio value is currently sitting at £94,667.67. I was going to make a 6-7 reference there, but I'm not sure if it's appropriate. Well, I've done it now anyway, so. Anyway, if we scroll down to my contributions and my returns, you can see since I started this Vanguard investment portfolio, which was back in January 2023, which is almost 3 years ago actually, I have contributed £68,644.52. And as a result of investing that 68k, my investments have provided me with a return of £26,022.15. And my total rate of return is now sitting at 56.66%. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to filter my Vanguard data to 2025 so that we can see how my Vanguard investment portfolio performed over the year of 2025. Okay, so here we are. As you can see, I've filtered the data from the 1st of January 2025 to the 31st of December 2025. And throughout that period, you can see my investments returned me a total of £8,448.67. Now, I'm really happy with this number because the way I like to look at it, this is just money that's growing in the background as a result of me investing in the stock market. I don't have to work for this money. I don't have to do anything for this money. I just put my money into my chosen funds and it just grows in the background for me. And that's why I like it, because it's just so passive, so hands-off. I spend about 10 minutes a month managing my portfolio. And as you can see, it's provided me with a return of just over £8,400, which is a great return on investment if you ask me. So it's super passive, super hands-off. And I probably spend about 10 minutes a month managing my portfolio. I kid you not. So a return of just over £8,400 in a year for spending about 10 minutes a month, it's a no-brainer. Now heading over to the month tab, I think in the last portfolio update video that I put out on YouTube, I showed my numbers all the way up until the end of November. So let's go through my numbers for December and so far for January. So in December, you can see it was actually a red month. So we ended the year red. So my Vanguard investment portfolio dropped by £1,147.47 in December. But as you can see, my cumulative return was just over £26,000. So my cumulative return up until the end of December was £26,001.15. And then moving over to January, of course, we're only 4 days into the month, so not much has happened. But as you can see, I'm currently sitting at a personal investment return of £21, which is made up of my market gain of £20.90. And in my income returns of 10 pence. And a lot of people ask me what this income returns is. Basically, this is just interest that's been paid out to me as a result of holding some cash in my account. So that's why it's always very low, because I barely hold any cash in my account. And it's always paid out on the 1st of every month. So yeah, that's what that income returns tab is. So yeah, guys, that wraps up my Vanguard portfolio update. So just to summarize, I have £94,667.67 sitting within Vanguard. We're slowly but surely getting closer to 100K. Yeah, once we finally hit 100K, that would be a massive milestone. So I'm really hoping certainly by the end of Q1, we'll reach that 100K milestone. So now let's head over to InvestEngine. Like I said at the beginning of this video, this is going to be the last portfolio update video where I include InvestEngine. So yeah, let's head over there and see what's going on over at InvestEngine. All right, so here we are over at InvestEngine. And as you can see, I currently have a total balance of £0. And the reason for that is because I set up an ISA transfer transferring all of my money from InvestEngine over to Trading212. That process is now complete, hence why I don't have any money sitting in InvestEngine currently. So as you can see, throughout my whole time of holding this InvestEngine stocks and shares ISA, it grew by £2,049.74, which worked out to be a rate of return of 26.14%. Now this is a really good return. I was holding this portfolio for about just under a year and a half. I opened it up in August 2024. And like I said, I transferred my funds out at the back end of December 2025. So just under a year and a half. And yeah, the fact that it's grown by 26%, I'm very happy with that return. Now, of course, in my previous portfolio update videos, I of course went over what I was invested in this InvestEngine stock shares ISA. So yeah, feel free to check out my previous videos and you can see exactly what funds I was invested in to earn me this return. So yeah, guys, that wraps up my InvestEngine portfolio update. And like I said at the beginning of this video, this will be the last time I include InvestEngine in these portfolio update videos going forward. So now let's head over to Trading212, where I hold a stocks and shares ISA as well as a general investment account. And let's see how both of these accounts have performed. Okay, so here we are in the Trading212 app. And like I mentioned, I currently hold two separate accounts with Trading212. So the first account I hold is a stocks ISA. This is a stocks and shares ISA. I don't know why Trading212 don't just call it a stocks and shares ISA, because I think it could confuse some people. But anyway, the first account I hold is a stocks ISA, and I currently have £11,975.34 in this stocks and shares ISA. And then the second account I have is a general investment account, which Trading212 call the Invest account. And I have £114.55 in this account. So first of all, let's head over into the stocks ISA and let's see how this account's performing. Okay, so here we are in my Trading212 stocks ISA, and I currently hold two different pies within this account. So I've got my first pie, which is called MONTYS pie, and this is just a collection of 3 ETFs. I've spoke about the 3 ETFs that I hold within this pie quite extensively in previous portfolio update videos. So make sure you go and check them out. I'll also leave a link to copy this pie in the description of this video, so you can check out what the allocation is, what the holdings are of this pie. And then the second pie I hold is a pie called Jan 2026, which, as you can see, currently has 15 holdings within it. And this is why I decided to transfer my money out of InvestEngine over to Trading212, because going forward into 2026, one of my goals is to get my individual stock holdings to outperform my ETF and index fund holdings. And of course, with InvestEngine, it's an ETF only platform, which means you can't actively buy individual stocks within InvestEngine. But of course you can with Trading212. So yeah, this brand new pie that I've created called Jan 2026, this is basically just a collection of individual stocks that I think have the potential to perform really well. So what I'm going to be doing is every single month, I'm going to be reassessing this pie and seeing if I want to add anything in or take anything out. And of course, like I said, my aim is to get the individual stocks within this pie to outperform my core ETF and index fund holding. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave a link for you to copy this pie in the description of this video, so you can take a look at it. You can look at all the different holdings that the pie has, and of course make your own judgment on that. Also, what I'll do is I'll leave a link for you to join my free community in the description of this video as well. In the community, I'll talk a bit more about the holdings, why I've decided to choose certain stocks, and yeah, I'll be doing a summary of the performance of the pie every single month in that community. So yeah, if you don't want to miss out on that, make sure you join my free community, which I now think is a good time to actually go ahead and talk about the sponsor of today's video, investing.com. Okay, so as you guys are probably already aware, I'm currently on a mission in 2026 to get my individual stock holdings to outperform my core ETF and index fund holdings. And one of the great platforms I'm using to do this analysis is investing.com, using their Pro Picks AI feature. Let me show you how it works. So head over to the Investing Pro tab and click on Pro Picks AI. This will then lead you to their Pro Picks AI page, in which you can then choose a strategy that aligns with your goals. For example, if your goal was to outbeat the FTSE 100, you might want to choose the Beat the FTSE strategy. There's also a ton of other strategies available, including UK mid-cap performers, UK energy and materials, and Beat the S&P 500. My personal favorite though is the Tech Titan strategy, and that's the strategy that I'm currently focusing on the most. Over the past 5 years, it's gone up by 196%, and in the past year alone, it's gone up by 37%. Now, investing.com are currently running a huge promotional discount, and if you want to take advantage of their promotional discount, you can do so via the link in my bio. And on top of that, if you want an additional 15% off of your subscription purchase, just use my code MONTYLANE at checkout. Let's get right back into the video. Now, to conclude the video, we have my Trading212 invest account, which is currently valued at £114.55. This invest account is comprised of just one pie, so let's go ahead and take a look at the pie. Okay, so here are the details of my pie. Again, there'll be a link in the description of this video to copy the pie, so make sure you check that out. But just to summarize, it's made up of the Invesco FTSE All World, which is a global tracking ETF, the Vanguard S&P 500, which is a S&P 500 tracking ETF, and then the X-Trackers Nasdaq 100, which of course is a Nasdaq ETF. So yeah, if you like the look of this, feel free to click the link in the description of this video and check out the pie that way. Okay, so that wraps up the numbers behind my current stock market investment portfolio. Now let's add up all the numbers and see what my final total portfolio balance is sitting at. All right, so across my Vanguard Stocks and Shares ISA and SIPP, as well as my Trading212 Stocks and Shares ISA and General Investment account, I currently have a total portfolio balance of £106,757.56. So we're on the road to £110,000 invested in the stock market. Lastly, I just want to say a big thank you to anyone who's ever supported my channel throughout 2025. If you've ever liked my video, if you've ever commented, or if you subscribed, I really do appreciate all the support that you guys give me. I'm going to end the video here, but I'll catch you back here again next week.